everybody. Today we're going to do an eyeshadow look. I want to tell you about how I pick my eyeshadows first of all. I like to have this is my main color that I like to use for my brows and my eyeliner. It's good to have a basic color that you like to use for that. I could use it for a little bit to smudge in the corner of my eye to get a little smoky eye, but this color I use is Cold. There's several good browns, and I have them in my brow bubble, so you can kind of help you choose the right brow color for you. But I like to have a good brow color in my palette, so then I can use it for lots of different things. But today I'm going to go for kind of a purple look. And our eyeshadows have been out of stock, but they're all coming back in stock this month, so be prepared. Start picking what you want. This is kind of a purple look I'm going to go for today. And this color is Ken. It's really pretty. And then I have London, which is a matte, kind of a purpley gray. And then this is Gigi, which is a shimmer purpley gray. And these two are similar, but with it being a shimmer and a matte, they work really great together, so I like to do those. So first thing I like to do when I do my eyeshadow is I want to prime my eyelid. And you can use different primers, but a lot of times I'll just go into my palette and take my highlight color and prime my eyelid with my highlight color or foundation color. And I like to use my lighter color for this. I'm going to go around my eye here. Now, it's good to do your eyes first, because if you have any fallout, ladies, you won't have to worry about messing up your makeup, right? It's easy to clean up afterwards. So I'm just going to prime with this. I just saw a squirrel run by out my window. Anyways, so I primed my eyelids. It gives it a good base. Then I like to go in with, you can use a light eyeshadow color. I like to use the setting powder that we have, Vanilla Dust. I use it a lot for kind of a base of my eyeshadow. So I'll take that and I'll just give it a nice dusting. It sets that highlight color, and it gives you a nice canvas for your shadow. Helps it all stay in place all day long. And this is the eyeshadow everything brush that I'm using. This is my go-to eyeshadow brush. It's double-ended. I think it's like $18. It's the best eyeshadow brush I've ever used, and it's pretty much the only one I use. Okay, there's just a little bit of translucent powder on my eyelids, and I'm ready to go into my color. So I'm going to go into London first, and I'm going to use that as my transition color, and I'm going to go right kind of on my brow bone. I don't like to call it my crease, but kind of windshield wiper on my brow bone. Now when you do your makeup, when you do your eyes before you make the rest of your makeup, sometimes you think, oh, that's too much, and your face looks out of proportion, but believe me, once you're all done and you put the rest of your makeup on, your face looks great. I'm always like, did I put on too much eyeshadow? Until I get so I like to go in a little bit on my lash line, kind of a V. There we go. So a lot of times I think, oh, purple's gonna just make my dark circle stand out, but once I put my highlight color on, then it's better. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with my darker color, which is Ken, and I'm gonna go take it to the outside of my eye here. So I'm gonna just go in here. I'm gonna kind of line my lash line. Just give me a little bit of color. Of course, you can put as much or as little as you want, ladies. This color is really pretty when it's deep, or it can be softened. I always think when I put this on, oh my goodness, I look like I have a black eye. But when I'm all done, it's going to look great. Okay, so if you get too much down here, we're going to clean it up, so don't worry about it. Okay, there's Ken. Ken is a really pretty purple. Looks good on most people. I think anybody can wear this color. Okay, so I use that in to place it. I'm going to kind of just go in with my fluffy side and soften it a little. Okay, looks like I have black eyes, right? Then I'm going to go into my shimmer color, which is Gigi. And I'm going to use my finger because I like to use my finger with my shimmers. And I'm going to place it in the center of my lid and the inner corner. And it brightens up the eye a little. I'm going to get some more. I don't like to place shimmers up too high. I like to just stay on the lid with them. And it's a little pop of, when you close your eye, it's just a little pop of shimmer. So, and it's brightness. It gives me some brightness to my eyelid, which I like. It evens out that darkness in the corner. Put some over here. Get some more. Okay, I like the way that's looking. So I'm just going to soften it up a bit. And so I always feel like I have to go in and clean up the edges. So we will do that. And you can do it with either a couple different things. I always kind of go on the edges, and if I have too much, I'll kind of clean it up a little bit. And we'll add our foundation around this in a minute, so it's not going to matter too much. Sometimes people like to take some wipes and kind of clean up if they got too much. Then you can go back in with a light color. You can use your, let's see here. You can use your same thing that I use to, just the setting powder, and that will kind of soften up the edges a little bit. So I like to do that, and I'll kind of go in here a little. The other color we have is Cupcake, which is just a light creamy color, and a lot of people like to use that. I'll just use a setting powder to kind of soften the edges. And I don't like to go up into the right under the brow area. I like to use my illuminator for that. So that just softens the edges of my look. And then I'm going to go down underneath. And for my underneath the eye color, I like to use Kohl. You could use the purple color if you want. Ken, but I'll take Kohl. It's my favorite. And each step that we do, you're going to see the eye more coming together, the face more coming together. Okay, I'll take a little bit of that and go on my upper lash line even. Just a little bit in the corner. Give me a little more depth. Let's get the other side. What are you going to do today? I might go to Costco today. Those are our big outings nowadays. If you get to go to Costco, that's kind of a big deal. Okay, so it's kind of looking the way I want it to look. I'm going to do my brows real quick. So there's my brows, there's my eyes, which don't look perfect, but we'll touch them up, okay? We can go in, we're gonna take a little highlight color, and we're gonna dab in here. Now, it's not a highlight color I'm using, I'm just gonna use a little illuminator here. This illuminator I like to use is called Honey. Some people like to take their highlight color and go around their brows, and it really makes a sharper contrast. But this just helps me kind of color in. Okay, so there we go. There we have it. And now I'm going to put on my highlight and contour. I'm going to do my HAC, and it's going to clean up all around my eyes. You'll see.